Hello, my name is Carlos Escobar. I am a history student. I am 24 years old and this is my English project, which will deal with some aspects related to art and society, but specifically about Picasso and the denunciation he made about the bombing to Guernica by the Nazis towards the civilian population. Enjoy! Paintings have accompanied making since it began to discover the world itself. The need to express the interpretation of the environment human beings inhabit, along with the desire to leave a material trace of how they interacted with it made them start painting on walls even before fire and iron were discovered. After this, humans began to understand that their own body had shapes, so they started trying to paint it on a similar way that they observed it. Then after that, they acquired much deeper knowledge about their bodies and about shapes and space. This series of understandings was named aesthetics. The Western European world experienced the peak of all of this in an historical period commonly known as the Renaissance. After the Renaissance period and its following centuries, which influenced movements such as Romanticism and Neoclassicism. 19th century was witness of the birth of Impressionism represented by artists such as Monet and Manet. However, the real peak of the avant-garde was reached at the beginnings of the 20th century when groups of artists dedicated themselves to studying precise aspects in paintings. For example, Futurists tried to translate the movement while Dadaists advocated to propagate a message focused on the aesthetic part of art. Nonetheless, one of the most important of this avant-garde was Cubism. Cubism was an artistic movement that tried to push the study of object shapes to its limits, especially flat compositions to try to show objects as a whole themselves. Its most representative artist was Pablo Picasso, born in Barcelona. Since he was very young, he dedicated himself to painting and searched for all kinds of influence, from African to Latin American. All this to fit the contents and inspiration of his works of art. In this way, he also got interested for what was happening around the world. So he used art as a means to denunciate all the abuses committed against mankind. This is how his famous painting Guernica was born as a way to criticize the Nazi bombings against the civil population in his city. Picasso would show the world that art could have more than just aesthetic or decorative value. He demonstrated that it could also be a weapon to complain against abuse and tyranny direct to the most defenseless and in greater need. For sure, this was not the only case in which art was used as a means to protest and complain, but clearly it was one of the most emblematic ones as it described and showed the world the horrors of modern warfare. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you have learned something about Picasso and Guernica. To depend the subject, I recommend books The History of Art by Gombrich and the painting The Guernica History of a Painting. He will see each other on a next occasion. Good day.